One thing you can't miss in Guangzhou is the food. People here love to eat and love to make things to eat. 7 o'clock is usually the peak time. The obsession of food is best explained by an old saying. People in Guangzhou eat anything that flies except a plane, anything that swims except a boat, and anything with 4 legs except a table. The roast pig is one of the best-selling items and a must on every banquet table. The cook only chooses pigs of around 4 kilograms to roast, and the roasting usually lasts 8 minutes. At this level of cooking, you only have your experience to rely on. The crispiness of the skin as well as the shade and evenness of the flesh's color are the signs you look for to tell if it's done. Guangzhou cooking focuses on seafood because the city has ample supplies of marine produce. Freshness is of paramount importance, and cooks steer away from over-powdering spices so they won't spoil the natural taste. To add the flavor, soup made of stewed chicken or pork is often added to vegetables.
Chinese people are very particular about food and cooking. Most of the time, we have clear idea about when and where and what to eat. Of all the Chinese, people here in Guangdong are particularly particular about food and cooking. They have developed a refined way of cooking, just like the French people in Europe. So if you ever come to this part of China, do not miss the chance to taste it.
The best time to visit Guangzhou is from October to December, when there is little rain and the temperature allows you to wear just a sweater. The Chen Family Temple charges a 10 yuan entrance fee. It is also a museum where you could find displays of Cantonese folk arts.
The city of Guangzhou stays up late and gets up early. Sometimes you can't help wondering where they get all that energy. Maybe all the attention paid to health, good food, and tea really pays off. Either way, the Guangzhou people are a mixture of contrasts. Enterprising yet down to earth. Energetic yet relaxed. Daring yet traditional. Around here in the morning, the must-do thing is drinking tea, especially for the old folks. I went to the Banxi Tea House, one of the oldest in the city. The garden-like arrangement of the court adds to the style and pleasure of tea drinking. It has to be one of the most elegant daily rituals of the Chinese. But tea is not the only thing that people come here for. Instead of bar restaurants, Guangzhou specializes in tea house restaurants. And everyone has either sweet or salty dim sum. Dim sum is a style of eating where you pick from a set of small dishes placed on a trolley that makes the rounds of the house. It's kind of a buffet, only the dish comes to you. It's probably the only place in China where you eat food in the name of drinking tea. It goes perfectly with an empty stomach and easy morning. These days, it's often old people who came here every morning. They often line up outside the tea house waiting for the opening time, and that can be as early as 6 o'clock. Some people like it so much they spend the whole day in here.
Drinking tea is an important part of local life. People drink it from morning to noon to evening. It has become a culture, tea culture. You can drink chrysanthemum tea, green tea. That's the only two kinds of I can name. And all kinds of tea processed in different ways. But the most interesting one is Kung Fu tea. Kung Fu, like in term Chinese Kung Fu. It involves a complicated ritual to drink it. So it's like you need some Kung Fu to drink the Kung Fu tea.
Drinking tea is like part of self-cultivation, and the whole preparation process is necessary for a peculiar subtle tasting effect that goes undetected by untrained taste buds. Wander the streets of Guangzhou and you are bound to bump into a liangcha pu, or a cold tea shop. The city is dotted with such little shops selling different brands of liangcha. Guangzhou people drink cold tea like people in other countries drink coffee. But the taste can be unexpectedly different.
It's bitter and warm, like kind of herbal medicine. No wonder it cures your heat and keeps heat out of your system. It's just a medicine. Try it.
The sprawling city is a mixture of the new and the old. Many old lanes stand side to side to the trafficked streets. To get to know the real city, you can also pay a visit to the fish, bird, and flower market. The market is where the local people go to get daily supplies for their pets and balcony gardens. The bird market is like a small bird zoo.
The tea house restaurants are open all day long, so you can have something any time of the day when the other restaurants are closed. You should also try the roadside sweet shops, where they supply simple meals alongside numerous traditional Cantonese dairy sweets.
As night falls, the city becomes even more vibrant.
As a huge commercial center, Guangzhou is a paradise for shopping holics. And this is Shangxiajiu, the oldest shopping street in Guangzhou. I can hardly wait. It's shopping time.
There is a multitude of shopping centers you can go to in Guangzhou in search of everything from big-name brands to some of the lesser-known products. The markets are always crowded every day of the week. People flood into the streets to soak up the nightlife. Things really start kicking off around 8 p.m.
伸手中真有把握，时间紧迫，那份爱水深火热，立刻又做出选择，空前绝后，明知道就别错过。
Shangxiajiu, Zhuangyuanfang, and Beijing Street are three of the best places to start your shopping odyssey.
This is so exciting. Right on this modern, crowded shopping street, there are 11 layers of ancient streets. The earliest one was built during Tang Dynasty over 1,000 years ago. I wonder what kind of shops would have stood along those streets.
煽动你立刻选择我。
I think the essence of the Guangzhou shopping experience does not lie in the brand names. It is the unknown that intrigues the tireless shoppers. It's a game of hide and seek with the added bonus of bargaining thrown in. You can find the trendy, the funky, and the most alternative object of your desire, as long as you have the patience and passion for the hunt.
So, what do you think of my new outfit? This is Beijing Street, this is Guangzhou. You can shop until you drop. But there's much more to this huge metropolis, much more fun. I'll see you around here next week in Guangzhou. This is Travelogue and I'm Liu Changying.
伸手中真有把握，时间紧迫，那份爱水深火热，立刻又做出选择，空前绝后。